It is a well-known fact that larger guns are easier to grip, have less recoil, and have better accuracy. So at least in the case of guns, size definitely matters. We have just handpicked a list of the top 5 revolvers that are the biggest in the world. One of the guns have a special backstory behind its manufacturer, so stay tuned to find out more about it. Ruger Super Red Hawk. As you all know, Ruger is well known for making revolvers that are incredibly durable, but another specialty is that they are literally built like tanks. These revolvers are so huge and are designed to fire an unlimited number of full-power Magnum rounds. The Ruger Super Red Hawk is also no exception. This gun is chambered for some of the biggest handgun rounds, such as a .41 Magnum, .44 Magnum, and a .454 Kasuli, to name a few. This gun is the epitome of a robust Magnum revolver that can be used for both hunting and defense against dangerous big game. So if you love camping out in the woods and are quite worried about large bears coming at you, the Ruger Super Red Hawk is certainly a great option to consider carrying with you. The very first Ruger Red Hawk was introduced in 1980. It was Ruger's first Magnum double-action revolver and was essentially an enlarged version of Ruger's line of Security 6 and Service 6 revolvers, which were chambered for the .357 Magnum and .38 Special cartridges. The revolver was an immediate hit among gun enthusiasts because it was everything you would want from a gun. It was available in a variety of barrel lengths in either blued or stainless steel finishes. In addition to all this, it was easy on the pockets too. It was priced way less than the Smith & Wesson revolvers, so all those who wanted a brand new .44 Magnum revolver but couldn't afford a Smith had a Ruger as an alternative. The main difference between the Red Hawk and the Super Red Hawk is that the Super Red Hawk has an extended frame and a barrel color. This means that the latter has much more steel in the top strap and around the ejector rod and is large enough to add a scope. This difference is really noticeable if you set it next to the original Red Hawk and observe. The Super Red Hawk is available in barrel lengths of 2.5 inches, 7.5 inches, and 9.5 inches. All Super Red Hawks with the short 2.5-inch barrel are designed chiefly for self-defense against aggressive big game animals such as brown bears. This is called the Alaskan model. The shorter barrel really comes in handy when you come in a situation where you have to draw the gun for your holster very quickly. It can also be fired much faster than the models with the longer barrels. This gun is also available in a wide range of calibers. The original chambering of the gun, the .44 Magnum, is still the most popular one. Magnum Research BFR. All features of this gun pay proper justice to its name. The abbreviation BFR stands for Biggest Finest Revolver. It is definitely one of the biggest and finest revolvers that you can get your hands on. The whole gun is manufactured in the United States and it is designed as a Magnum from the ground up. This gun is made entirely out of stainless steel and has a precision-grade barrel. This gives it unparalleled accuracy. Initially, this gun was designed to fire larger caliber sizes. These calibers were more familiar and used in rifles rather than handguns, so to fulfill this purpose, the BFR has a long cylinder. This can fit in the longer cartridges of rifle rounds. The cylinder is manufactured with stainless steel and its size depends on the type of length cartridges you want. The barrel lengths also vary according to the calibers. The standard barrel sizes are 6.5 inches, 7.5 inches, and 10 inches, but you're provided with an option to have custom barrels. Recently, 5-inch barrels were also introduced. The revolver is very safe too. The safety features on the gun are out of the world and are always ensured that the shooter is given the best possible experience. One of the features that stand out the most is the Ruger-based transfer bar mechanism. This prevents that revolver from firing unless the trigger is pulled. This ensures that accidental shots are not fired. Weaver-style mounts are fitted to the BFR as standard to the barrel to allow the fitting of scopes. You also order rails from the company as custom fittings. Ruger Super Black Hawk. Ruger has always made guns that are tough, reliable, and huge. This Ruger Super Black Hawk, too, stays up to that reputation. This revolver is practical and is priced reasonably. It is also a tad bit overbuilt too, but that is not a bad thing. The Super Black Hawk is one of the company's oldest designs. It is a single-action revolver that has several modifications which are based slightly on the Colt guns. Over the years, several varieties of Black Hawks are available. However, there's something about this gun that might not appeal to everyone. The Black Hawk's manual of arms isn't as simple as a modern pistol, but we think that it is a part of its charm. Some folks are nostalgic about the old school way of loading gates, ejector rods, and thumbing the hammer. The Ruger's design is all about that fun. However, the insides of this gun are top-notch and incredibly modern. So if you're concerned about the safety of the gun, we assure you that that shouldn't be a problem at all. The gun has an added transfer bar safety that allows for loading to a full 6 rounds, so it can be enjoyed by those who want both a safe performance and a splash of historical recreation. Smith & Wesson Model 500. The Smith & Wesson is one of the most popular gun manufacturers in the world. They are worth the hype too. The Smith & Wesson Model 500 is so beautiful to look at that we nearly want to lock it up in a glass case to appreciate its beauty all day. Holding this gun in your hands is a gun aficionado's dream. It sports a great grip angle and feels so good in your hands. It is remarkable to know that when you're lining up this big revolver to a target, you are holding the power of a true hand cannon in your fist. That's incredible. The most popular version of this model has an 8x38 inches and a very little recoil. The revolver is definitely built for the rounds it shoots and is adequately controllable for anyone of average strength. The factory grips are from Hogue, which is about as good as grips you can get and are all about delivering maximum comfort. The gun weighs 72.5 ounces, so if you have any physical limitations, you might find it difficult to handle this. But remember that it is this weight that tames the recoil. Note that this weight is when the revolver is empty, so add the weight of the scope and ammo on your gun, and you have a nearly 6-pound chunk of metal in your hands with this revolver. The gun also shoots like a charm, but that is if you can handle the fact that each of the bullets that you shoot costs about $2.50. So if you can afford that, then you're in for a load of fun. The accuracy is just what you would expect out of any other Smith & Wesson revolver, and it is exceptional. The Leopold matte stainless 4 power pistol scope can also be added, which is sure to blow up anything that you aim at it. If you're able to handle the price of $1,446, this is one of the all-time greatest handguns. But this big, sturdy package of fun is definitely worth this price. Pfeifer-Zeliska's .600 Nitro Express Revolver. The Pfeifer-Waffen is an Austrian manufacturer of revolvers that are exceptionally unique in one way because they make some of the largest handguns in the world. There is a very interesting story behind how this gun came to be. The first Pfeifer-Zeliska revolver was a request by Swiss shooting enthusiast by the name of Zeliska. Legend has it that he wanted a handgun chambered in the fantastic .600 Nitro Express, which was one of the cartridges designed at the peak of the big game hunting era. So, Pfeifer made Zeliska one gun, but since then they never stopped making it. Naturally, not everyone wants to shoot the .600 Nitro Express, so they manufactured them in other calibers, such as the .458 Winchester Magnum. So what started out as a single one-time thing turned into the best-selling model of this company. It was designed in 1903 by Holland & Holland. The gun loads a .62-inch 900-grain bullet into a rim case, and it fires it in excess of 2,000 FPS. This produces more than 4 tons of energy in foot-pounds. However, this gun has a problem. It has so much recoil that it was not used for hunting. It was only used in big game-related emergencies. So to combat this problem, it was then succeeded by the H&H .700 Nitro Express. These guns are novelty guns, but they excel in the size department. It weighs a remarkable 13 1/4 pounds and has a ported 13-inch barrel. The cylinder alone weighs 4.5 pounds. This makes it the biggest in our list. The hammer, trigger, and a few other parts are gold-plated. This improves its looks and also makes it corrosion-resistant. The caliber and manufacturer's information are engraved in gold too. Did you know that we will soon have a huge giveaway to our loyal fans? So stay tuned and watch more of our videos. Make sure that you subscribe to our channel and like our videos. And here's something to think about: how will you defend yourself when you face a life or death situation? Make sure to watch our video about the top .357 Magnum revolvers that will save your life one day.